On to level 2. Oh, and this game has cutscenes, whereas the first Tomba game was more smooth transitions between levels. It didn't really have levels, it had areas that flowed smoothly. But Tomba made the machine work by using the golden crabs, which punched a hole in this brick wall, which Tomba then stepped through and ended up in the coal mines? Underground? Here we are in the coal mines underground, where the objective in this level is, again, run through the level and collect all of the objects. The first game, I can't help myself comparing this game to the first game. Pretty much in every occasion. The first game, the way you would combat enemies is the only way to kill enemies for the majority of the game is to jump on them and bite them. Because Tomba is a jungle boy, you would bite them and then throw them with a front flip, usually into a wall or even to another enemy and hurt them that way. Ouch. I'm gonna save, I haven't saved them all. In this game, the only way to hurt them is with your blackjack or fire blackjack. Actually, in the first game, okay. In the first game, you could not you could not kill them with your weapon of choice. You could only stun them, and making it easier to jump on them and kill them. This game, no such thing. You just hit them with your one weapon, they get hurt, they die instantly. It's great stuff. Another glaring error between the first game and the second game. The first game, in addition to having event-based items and plot-based items, had equipable items. Namely, Tomba would get different colored pants. I think purple, red, gray, black and white, gold pants, which made him run faster, take more damage, jump further type stuff. In this game, no such thing. There are no equipable items, suits. Oh, and in the first game, you could collect these things called jewels of power, which would change Tomba's hair color and give him really special abilities, like being able to double jump, shoot fire, or become invincible for a second at a time. Nothing at all comparable in this game to that game. You've pretty much seen all there is to offer gameplay-wise between the first and second, between the second Tomba game. If you've seen the first Tomba game, you realize how different this game is and how it pales as a sequel. Another thing. First game, these red fruits here are apples. They would restore your health. In this game, there is absolutely no way to restore your health in a level. Hang on one second. Be careful. Don't crush under the mechanism. Okay, and here is the mechanism. It is that. It's mechanisming. Also, if we run into a completely down-placed mechanism, we get hurt somehow. That's Tomba 2, ladies and gentlemen. Where was I? The health system. No way to restore health in Tomba 2, except when you beat a level, you'll be given one extra thing of health. In the first game, every time you collect a red apple, you get 1 health back, a blue apple, 2 health back, and also there were lunchbox items, which could restore your health. So in a sense, Tomba 2 is harder than Tomba 1, but because of the save state, load state system of saving and loading, and the shortness of the levels, and the complete destruction of the enemies with one-hit kills, I guess it balances itself out in difficulty. But I would say Tomba 1 is the more difficult, in addition to the better game, because it actually has real challenge rather than just glitchy platforming. And that's what screws you over most in this game, is glitchy platforming. Like here, there are 2 types of jump in Tomba 2. The up jump, where we hit the ceiling, and the down jump where we jump shortly and don't hit the ceiling. If we jump and hit the ceiling, we lose all forward momentum, basically. If we short jump, we can clear these gaps. Oh, and I think here's the last collectible. This is Gran. He needed more coals for the train. So let's just go on to the train here. And go on to level 3.